and you're tuned into We Found New Music. I'm Grant Owens. We're joined by our friend Girl Wilde.
Hi.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks
If
for
you're
having
just
me.
checking us out now, we have a live set that you did. It was really special, and it's
Thank
up
you.
now on demand on our Instagram, and it'll be everywhere soon. So definitely check that out. We're so excited you were a part of that.
Thank you so much for having me. It was unbelievable. It was so much fun.
Thank you so much for doing it, and I guess kind of tell us a little bit about the session.
Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. It was me, Jacob on drums, Rylan on guitar. We were able to use a producer that I work with on all of my stuff, David Burris. We were able to use his studio. It was so much fun. It was a one take thing, all three songs, one take, which is not something I've ever done before, but it was so much fun. Um, yeah, it was incredible. The energy. I've been craving that feeling and performing so much, especially because like it's been like 8 months. So it was a wonderful outlet to be able to like imagine the songs in my head and then make them a live performance.
Of course. And so you were able to get that out, the performing
Yes.
bug. So what did you play in the set?
We played Probably Crying,
Mhm.
um, my recent song Gloves, and then my newest song, My Parents' Couch, that just came out.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Tell us a little bit about My Parents' Couch.
My Parents' Couch really derived from this place of like coming to terms with the fact that I tend to run from my problems. I I will run, I will do things like changing my name. I will just recreate. And through it you can hear it in the lyrics, in the story. You can hear me talking about how I kind of regret doing that because you have all these ideas of like what your life is going to be like, and then the second something doesn't work out the way it's supposed to or the way you imagine it, I tend to go, all right, let me try something different.
Yep.
And I think there's a beauty in learning to stick things out, learning to converse about like
Yep.
what my real feelings are, and for a long time I ran away from those. So that's what the song is about. It's coming to terms with what was, what could be, and what
Sure.
is.
On that same note, you're being very honest with yourself these days. Talk a little bit about mental health and your connection with it and your writing and your music.
Well, growing up, I struggled a lot with OCD, anxiety, depression, ADD, all these different things that I unfortunately didn't have a name for. So I struggled a lot with all the things inside, the thoughts, the body image, the everything. And music has been this amazing outlet. It wasn't always like this. For a long time I wrote music that was very circumstantial about love and about relationships and whatever it might be. And the second that I started writing about what's going on like up there
Mhm.
and in here, it changed my connection with music.
Yeah.
It made it a really safe place to be who I am and nothing but that.
Yeah, and it became therapeutic and
Exactly.
honest for you, and a whole new meaning to what you do,
Yeah.
right?
Truly.
And that's just what's so great about music, and it's what is addictive to it as well. Well,
Absolutely.
that's so great that you've opened up like that. I'm sure
Thank
your
you.
fans love to know that, and I'm sure that you've found times where other listeners have been able to relate.
I mean, that's been the coolest part is like allowing myself to be who I am and making this music and giving other people a place of comfort. Like you can be who you are. It is okay. The things that you're experiencing aren't strange. We all go through it. Maybe it's not spoken about on a large scale in mainstream music and mainstream pop music. I think things are changing now where it's a more open topic, but being able to like have people reach out and be like, I thought I was the only one. Like, no,
Yeah,
you're not.
absolutely.
We've all been there. If I can create a safe space like that, then that job is done.
That's right. Well, that's so great. What a great cause, and I know you're collaborating with some great musicians as well.
Yes.
Even during quarantine, tell us about your process during COVID.
COVID's been interesting. Have definitely done a handful of Zoom sessions. Though some of my favorite songs have come out of that, just because it's almost like you open Zoom and it's like get straight to work. um, I miss the energy though. I mean, there's days where like I'll write 3 songs, and there's days where I'm like, did I take a shower? You
Yep.
know, it's like it's just it all blurs together, and trying to stay productive and not beat myself up when I'm not like, you know, like a typical type of productive. If I feel like I can take care of myself that day, then it's all good.
That,
But yeah, it's been very, very fun to like see what comes out of all of this, because all I have is time to sit with my feelings. So
I think a lot of people are going through the same thing, so it's
yeah.
good that you're speaking about that. And that's so funny about the Zoom session. You just get straight to work.
Yeah, straight to it. It's just
Oh
like,
my
hey.
goodness. No, I
Yeah.
mean you missed that. I'm sure you missed that hang and just get into the mood with the other writer that
Dude, I
happened.
miss the
But
fucking energy. Like, I would like bounce around and
right.
hit shit, and like I miss that. I
Yeah.
can't do that when I'm sitting at my computer, you know. There's something just magical about being in the room and and all feeling it at the same time.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully that'll come again soon.
I hope so.
But just most importantly, stay healthy.
You too,
And
dude.
it is so good to have you back here on
So
We
good to
Found New
see
Music.
you.
So, Girl Wilde is the artist. If you haven't had a chance to see the live session, go check it out. And also stream her new singles, My Parents' Couch and Gloves. Thank you so much
Thank
to Girl Wilde
you.
for taking the time and joining us on We Found New Music.
Bye.